We are going to practice some perimeter together. So first, if you have a perimeter that looks like this, I'm sorry, if you have a shape that looks like this and it has the grids in it, it's actually super easy to solve ones like this. The harder ones would be when you don't have the grids. So if you have those little boxes, all you're going to do is count the lines that create each edge of the square. So let me show you what I mean. On this box, I've got one edge. Where draw anything? Hold on, let me try that again. One edge here, two edges. See how it's a different little square? Three edges, four edges. So this whole side is four, and then whatever unit it is. So if we're doing like centimeters, I would put cm, 4 centimeters. So then to see how many centimeters long the other side is, I'm just counting the edge of that box. So I've got one, two, and three. So this side would be 3 centimeters. So we have a little chant we like to do for perimeter, and it sounds like this. To get the perimeter, you add up all the sides. I like to pound the desk when I do it, so it's really loud. To get the perimeter, you add up all the sides. It gets stuck in your head. So to figure out what is the perimeter, the edges all the way around the shape, I'm going to add up all the sides. But I only have two, so I could keep going all the way around. One, two, three, four. But what do you notice about it? If you know information about a rectangle, you would know that this side of a rectangle is going to be the same like this side, which means this blue side here is going to be the same as this side. So I don't even really have to count them. I know if this side is 3 centimeters, that this side is 3 centimeters. So now to get the perimeter, you add up all the sides. All I'm going to do is add up all of those numbers. So I've got 4 plus 4. That kind of looks like a O. Let's make sure it looks like a C. So I've got 4 plus 4, and that would be these two numbers, and that's going to equal 8. And then I've got, let me change colors here, so many different colors. Then I've got 3 plus 3, and 3 plus 3 equals 6. So now I need to add those two together. What is 8 plus 6? So the total perimeter would be 14, and then centimeters. Okay, so that's how you do it when you have a box like this. So on your seesaw assignment, you are going to be doing some that look exactly like that. So as you can see here, the first one has all the sides labeled. The second one does not. You have to figure out those other sides. And the third one has 2 of the 4 sides labeled, but you have to add up all the sides. These are squares and rectangles. They have 4 sides. So you'll be adding 4 numbers for each of those. And then if you look at number 4 here, it doesn't have any boxes. So how do we solve it if there's no boxes? And we don't even have to count the edges, like all the itty bitty little lines. It's just this side is 7. So that means that this side is 7. Ah, there we go. 7 centimeters. This side is 12 centimeters, so this side is 12 centimeters. And then you're just going to add those up, kind of like we did last time. So I've got a 12 and a 12, so I'm going to add 12 plus 12, which equals 24. And then here I've got a 7 and a 7, so I'm going to add up 7 plus 7. Those are doubles, so it's pretty easy to add those. And now I'm going to add 24 plus 14. I'm going to put that on a separate spot so I have room for it. Sorry about that. And then 4 plus 4 is 8. 2 plus 1 is 3. So 38 what? 38 centimeters. All right, so that's perimeter. We are just finding how long the edges of something is. And why might you need that? Well, if I'm trying to put like border, like a pretty fancy border, like on my bulletin board, see how I have a border on my bulletin board? I might need to know how many centimeters or inches of a border that I have on my board. Or maybe you're putting up something in your house, like the floor. If you look down at your floor, you probably have a trim around the edge of your floor, and you need to know how many feet of trim that you need. All right, so there's different reasons why you might find the perimeter, but I want you to practice finding the perimeter on Seesaw. So your assignment, as we just looked at, it looks like this. You've got 6 problems to do. So the first 3 are the boxes, and the bottom 3 don't have the little grits on them. So do those. You're going to type in the box the perimeter. It's already got the label centimeters on there, and then send it to me. All right?